Let the girl dance.
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Silvis.
And I'm Tony Mollick.
Welcome back to SLOTRODS, and welcome to the last round of Night 2 of the points chase competition we call the Underground. Our racers are going to get 3 points for crossing start, 3 for crossing the finish line, 7 points for a win, and a big goose egg for a disqualification, giving you a possibility of 13 points per round.
When we last left you, the Cannonball had a tenuous hold on first place with 50 points. But Valentine, Bootleg, and Vengeance are barking up his tailpipe tied in second with 45.
Newcomer Golgotha and the Red Reaper are both tied at 5th place with 40 points.
Red Reaper only lost one race when he was tied for first, and it was enough to knock him down to 5th place.
Even more confusing, Black and Blue's all the way down in 7th place with 4:20 time and the Bird with 38 points, leaving Ruby rounding out the top 10 with 37.
And that means there's only a total of 13 points between 10th place and 1st place.
And that's the number of points you get for one win in this round.
This means our racers not only have to win, but somebody needs to beat the top 5 cars to keep them from getting too far out ahead. We have 4 cars that had to drop out of the race. One man's Poison, the Batmobile, the Wrecker, and the Finkliner. So instead of competition buys, we've decided that we're going to let everybody race it out that's here. Race 1 of our last round of the night gives one car an early opportunity to knock number 1 down the list. It's David versus Goliath. Keith Bean in the number 1 Cannonball versus lowly number 34, Randy himself in his Mustang he calls Cobra.
Carol Shelby, patron saint of blessed acceleration, don't fail me now.
That's like a little slice of hell being a DJ.
No way.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah way.
What the hell happened?
I don't know, but I think Keith might have been sleeping at the light.
I think he was distracted by me talking to Josh at the finish line.
And I even give him a little gapsation for his trouble.
Cobra for the win.
Up next, another underdog gets his try from all the way down in 25th place. The Red Runner versus, tied for 2nd place, Valentine.
Will we see another miracle?
Oh, man. I played it was, but
Absolutely not. Red Runner gave it the old college try, but Valentine by a school bus.
Round 3, race 3, a couple of Razor's Edge cars. Vengeance versus Scout Rages.
Vengeance took off like a bullet, and Scout Rages went over the side.
Hope everybody was all right.
That's Vengeance for the win, and Scout Rages still gets 3 points for crossing the starting line.
Round 3, race 4, Ruby versus the rookie from the Razor's Edge, the Mad Bird.
Oh my God, dude. You were ahead of him. Did you just cross?
Man, she got loose right before the finish line, and it was all I could do just to keep it on the track.
Winner by default, the Mad Bird.
Round 3, race 5, rookie driver Exodia versus the veteran car Kells Corvair.
Man, somebody needs to stop these guys.
Well, not this round, because that was Exodia all day long.
Take a look at this in slow motion, and that'll tell you what happened to the Corvair. You'll see the Corvair's tires come up off the grind, and she bounced a few times, and each time she did, Exodia got a little further ahead. By the time she gathered it up, there was no catching that Mopar.
Up next, a couple of the 724 faithful, Wicked versus GetX.
Nice.
Wicked.
Ooh, something happened to the GetX on the big end. Wicked for the win.
Round 3, race 7, Tony in black and blue versus my newest build, Bolt.
Ooh, you got me off the line.
Yeah, but you came around me on the big end, brother. And that's black and blue for the win. What the hell are you running in that thing?
That's my little secret, but I will tell you, I'm not running the biggest motor here by far. Round 3, race 8 is a little Ford-on-Ford crime I've been wanting to see. The 1940 Ford called Golgotha versus the 1941 Ford we call the Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah, it's a shame 8 Ball was asleep at the light. So I thought that was going to be a much better race.
724 is just giving this thing away to the newcomers.
They ain't got nothing we didn't give them. It's like 724 just showed up and thought we were going to win.
Well, it looks like it's about time to go back to school then.
Round 3, race 9, Tim Clark in Poison versus Michael Mack in Bootleg.
And another car in the left lane sticks the tires and goes off the track to the left.
Yeah, Tim had trouble before in the left lane, down near the catch bin.
Round 3, race 10, the Good Vibes Super Beetle versus the Bird.
Nah, there's a drag race. Man, if we'd been doing this all night long, we wouldn't be in this trouble.
Check out Good Vibes coming across the finish line sideways.
But she kept it in her own lane and bulldogged it for an important 13 points.
And she did keep it in her own lane. You can see a black line between the white line on the road and the white of her sidewall. Round 3, race 11, Cab Over Pete versus 420 time.
Looks like 420 time found it at 60 foot.
.420 time gets the points.
Round 3, race 12, the Green Manalishi versus the Nightmare. Looks like we got a rookie car from each team.
Oh, Manalishi gave that one away at the starting line.
Round 3, race 13. 2 cars trying to escape the middle of the pack. Prince versus Meanstreak.
Man, Prince just died on the starting line.
What in the world do you think happened?
Well, with the way things are going this evening, I think he just thought he was lining up next to a Razor's Edge car.
Looks like the motor just shut down on him. Round 3, race 14. From Memphis, but racing for the 724. Old Heavy versus Grumpy's Toy from the Razor's Edge. And I stand corrected. Now that's a drag race.
And just when we need it the most, Old Heavy pulls out a win for the 724.
Round 3, race 15. Red Reaper gets a chance to win back some points that he desperately needs racing the Pink Panther.
Well, the Pink Panther is a new car, and they don't quite have it all dialed in yet.
But you never know. That's why they call it drag racing.
Then the Red Reaper straight up stole the light, man. He really needed them points.
This is our last race of the night, and it's 2 really fast cars. The Contender versus Grim Reaper.
Now that's 2 pretty looking Fords, boy.
Oh, my. Looks like the Contender was starting to pull ahead about camera 2.
Contender by less than a car.
Dude, that was one hell of a night of racing.
Well, with the Cannonball's 1 loss, he fell to sole possession of 4th place, behind Vengeance, Valentine, and Bootleg, who are tied for 1st with 58.
Red Reaper and Golgotha managed to move up to 5th place, where they're tied with 53 points.
Black and Blue and 420 Time are hot on their heels with 51 points.
Good Vibes and Meanstreak have positioned themselves in 9th place, rounding out the top 10 cars in the competition.
But wait, it's still anybody's ball game, because our final night of competition, all points will increase.
So, on behalf of all the cast and crew in the Underground, thank you for watching.
Hey Randy, so what do you think of these rookies?
Well, Tony, I think they honestly kicked ass, and I think Mark Rendos has himself a great team of racers put together.
Yes, he does. And we need to get back to work on our cars fast, because we only have a few days till the next race night.
So, until next time, I'm Randy Silvas.
And I'm Tony Molly.
And you've been watching SLOTRODS.